Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. In today's video I've got my review of the 2019 iPad Air from Apple, or the iPad Air 3 or the third generation iPad Air, however you want to call it. This is the very latest iPad Air and the screen size has increased a little tiny bit to 10.5 inches. It also feels a little bit slimmer, not sure if it is, and of course we have got Apple Pencil support, which I think is one of the key features of this new iPad Air for 2019, because it brings it up to, and in some instances surpasses, the iPad Pro in terms of sort of performance. Now I'm not going to go into all of the specifications in this video. You know me by now. With my reviews, I concentrate on use case scenario, quality, how it feels day to day for actually using the product. The specs are readily available online on the Apple website. So this is the new iPad Air 2019 version. It's definitely got a very nice screen. So this is a 10.5 inch screen, and I'm sure they've changed the bonding on this as well because it is very vibrant. I'll give you a close-up look at this, and this is at quite low brightness. But really nice clarity, very good colours, excellent resolution, good off-axis viewing angles as well. Apple have done a fantastic job on their screens for many years, and this is no exception. It is very nice indeed. Now, if I can get this in one hand, I want to show you this. This is always tricky to do. Here we go. This is, in my left hand, a 2018 iPad, so regular iPad, which I've used for probably about 7 months, something like that. This is the difference in size. If I can show that on camera, we've got a slight difference in size of the screen, and the overall physical sort of size is a little bit different as well. They're actually trying to stick to each other. There's a magnet there. I never knew that. Maybe I've discovered something there, but there's a magnet. Oh no, it's obviously it's for the keyboard, isn't it? Because we've now got the smart keyboard dock, but it's actually trying to stick to each other. They love each other, these iPads. But anyway, there's the difference in size. The actual thickness is very similar, but of course the 2019 iPad Air is skinnier, it's a little bit thinner, and a little bit lighter as well. So this one feels a little bit bulkier. Of course you can use the Apple Pencil on this as well, but this has definitely got a nicer screen. The new version, definitely a nicer screen. This happens to be the space grey version. It is available in other colours as well, of course. Let's give you a guide around this. So along the top edge here we have got the 3.5mm audio jack, and of course the power on off button. New to this is the smart keyboard connector, so you can use like a keyboard case and dock it on there. Across the bottom we've got the lightning port. We've also got the 2 speakers there as well. Not quad speakers, unfortunately. A little bit of a disappointment there. And also they haven't changed this to USB-C either. They've stuck with the lightning port. And then round on this side we've of course got the volume up and down. And then on the back, if you look very carefully across this top edge, you've got microphones there. And we've also of course got the camera in the corner, Apple logo, and some details down the bottom. It feels really nice, very nice in the hand. Now before I talk a little bit more about it, let's have a look inside the live chat. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. This is of course live. We have got Nigel Sugden, CK2 Gaming, Warwick Sylvester and Jason Chin. Thank you very much for tuning in live. If you're watching this after the live broadcast, then of course you can use the regular comment section below. And don't forget, if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. I publish a new tech video pretty much every single day. Nigel is saying, I have the iPad Pro 12.9 2017 version. Very good tablet. Warwick Sylvester saying, oh look, it's my black iPad Pro. It's a really nice colour on this. I do love the space grey colouring. Warwick Sylvester, is the screen performance on the iPad Air 3 better than the iPad Pro 10.5? And as Jason Chin says, the iPad Air doesn't have Pro Motion. So that's one difference, no Pro Motion on this. So specification wise, the iPad Pro reads a little bit better Visually, this does look very nice, and I think the quality, apart from obviously ProMotion, i.e. the refresh rate, the actual quality of the screen, I think, looks really very good indeed. I'm really impressed. Just bear with me 1 second. I just want to turn down my microphone a tiny little bit because I'm getting so excited about this product, it's peaking. So back to the screen quality, really good. And as you can see, off-axis viewing angles, absolutely fantastic. The way this screen's laminated is extremely good indeed. Let's just demonstrate the fingerprint sensor. Let's turn this off. We've got the standard home button and fingerprint sensor on the bottom. Works really fast. I said this in the iPad mini 5 review that I did recently, that the fingerprint sensors on these are so quick. I sort of miss the newer products having this home button. I also mentioned in my iPad mini 5 review that I wish they'd updated the design. The iPad mini 5 is very much looks identical almost to the previous generation. This one has obviously changed in design a little bit. The iPad Air for 2019 has changed the design, so we've got a little bit skinnier bezels from what I can remember, and the design just looks a lot sleeker. And of course we've got that larger screen. I like the fact that we've still got a little bit of bezels on the top and bottom, because when you're holding this round in sort of landscape orientation, I've said this in many of my videos, I like to have something to hold on to. I wish that the side bezels were tiny bit smaller, but I think Apple have actually done a good job on this, whereas I do still think they were very lazy with the iPad mini 5 upgrade. The iPad Air 3, I think a lot more effort has been put into this, and it's a really very nice tablet. The fact we've also got Apple Pencil support, I can understand why they didn't give Apple Pencil 2 support to this, because then it would have been so much a better buy, possibly than the iPad Pro, which uses the newer version of the Apple Pencil. But at least we have got Apple Pencil support. So this is great for digital artists, as is the iPad Pro, but this is a great buy for digital artists that are unsure perhaps as to whether they're going to use this full time for their art. It just is a fantastic choice. It really is. The screen's very responsive, and this is ideal for drawing on. Now, of course, you can use the Apple Pencil for a lot more than just drawing. You can use this for taking notes as well, of course. Super slim. Build quality, as always with Apple products, is fantastic. Battery life has also been fantastic on this as well. The speakers, I think, have been improved very slightly over the previous generation of iPad Air, but alas, we've still only got 2. We haven't got the quad speakers, which are a differentiating factor between this and the Pro version. Again, would have liked to have seen 4 speakers, wouldn't we all? I've seen this talk on many a forum and on Twitter saying we should have had quad speakers, but then the gap between this and the Pro version would be so small. So I can understand why Apple have kept that difference between the 2 versions. Otherwise, nobody would buy the more expensive model. And of course, Apple are a business. We need to remind ourselves of this fact. I have to remind myself many times when I'm comparing models of different versions of products. And you have to remind yourself that Apple are in this business to make money. Obviously, it's great that they deliver good products as well, but they are in it to make a profit. So, you know, you have to forgive them for making these differences. Let's take a look inside the live chat again. Warwick Sylvester clarifying, is the colour and brightness on this as good as the iPad Pro? Yes, I do think it is. My personal opinion, having handled pretty much every single iPad, is that the colour on this is equal to. The bonding process on this screen really does make the colours pop. Ian Newman still rocking the iPad mini 2. Awesome. Warwick Sylvester, do you have the Apple Pencil? Is it worth it if you're not a graphic designer? If you do a lot of note taking, then the Apple Pencil is indeed a worthwhile purchase. If you're never going to use it, then of course spending £100 on it is not worthwhile. Jason Chin, agreeing, the bezel for hand grip and doesn't block your view when you're watching movies. Very good, you know, very true indeed. And South Face Windows, very good morning to you too. Thank you very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. So that is it. Is this a good buy? Would I buy this instead of the 10.5 inch iPad Pro? Yes. Would I upgrade from a previous iPad Air? Yes. Would I upgrade from a 2018 iPad? In an ideal situation, if money was no object, yes. If I was only watching movies and maybe doing emails and browsing the web, then no, I'd stick with the 2018 iPad. But this is a gorgeous device, and in a lot of use case scenarios, it's a very, very good upgrade and a really good tablet for 2019. So that's it for this video. I've left some links down in the video description for you. They are affiliate links. They earn me a little bit of commission. They don't cost you a penny extra, so please do use those if you can. If you've got any questions or comments about the iPad Air 3 or iPad Air for 2019, leave those in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed the video, please do hit that like button. I'll see you for another video on the Geekanoids channel very soon.